Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have another Stardust version. This time was actually possible thanks to a suggestion of one of the guys in of the YouTube community. Actually, as you can see right here from the screenshot, this guy told me about. Actually, thanks Julian for this combo, one card combo with Jet Synchron that is similar to the one that was banned. Actually, the one Jet Synchron, Croco Dragon, and Tatsunoko were hit from the ban list for, but it is a little bit different, and I decided to play it because it is how I like it. I mean, not with just draw a bunch of cards, set your back rows, and hand a turn, but with not one, but two ACCEL Synchro during your opponent's turn. Yeah, that's my first idea, as you're thinking right now, was how is it possible? How is it possible? And instead it is. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Also, don't forget to join Discord in the link in the description. So we have You Say Food, of course, a Bonds Eliminate the Future, of course, again, and what else then? So this can be a little bit, you know, you might think how, but you literally just need a Jet Synchron in your hand. That's everything you need. Jet Synchron in your hand. You're gonna use the skill and grab a Synchro Explorer. From now on, I'm only gonna tell you that you're gonna end with a Stardust Dragon plus a QUARIONGANDRAX during your opponent's turn. That must sound insane, but instead it's true. So this is how I build it, because again guys, you just need the Jet Synchron, so that's why we play triple Synchro Overtake, and that's why we play Jet Warrior, just because of Synchro Overtake to be able to grab Jet Synchron. You don't need Junk Synchron, triple Junk Converter, but to be fair, you just need one that you're gonna search with your Jet Synchron. So maybe three are not needed. You can play something different. One Synchron Explorer is fine, while you need one Stardust Xiaolong. As strange as it sounds, but this is the guy that's gonna provide the material, the ultimate material for your QUARIONGANDRAX. So then, as you can see, apart from the Synchro Overthink, this deck is just a bunch of staples. Of course, double Cyclone, double Typhoon for all the back rows around, a couple of Book of Moon, because why not, and then triple Into the Void to make this card look like a 17 cards deck, to make actually the combo even more possible, especially because at the end of the day, if you discard all the cards you have in your hand, it's pretty good. It's still good. Also because with this double ACCEL Synchro, you're already gonna have a Stardust Dragon summoned, so you definitely do not need to summon another one during your turn to get advantage from the skill. So before jumping right into the replays, guys, we're gonna show you the combo, of course, in every detail. Is this deck fun? Yep, a lot. This deck though is easily disruptible with just one Typhoon that interrupts, of course, that stops our Synchro Chase, basically as any Bonds Illuminate the Future deck. And I mean, as every other deck can be stopped with a back row removal, a back row, of course. What's the bad thing is that I'm gonna show you that once you do your first, before doing your first ACCEL Synchro, you have to wait for your opponent to do that. But the point to do something, because you can't activate your ACCEL Synchro as the first thing of your opponent's main phase. So that's a weak point of this deck. You're forced to wait for your opponent to do something. And the thing is, you can't respond. You can't respond with your first ACCEL Synchro. With your first ACCEL Synchro, you need to do it as the first ring of the chain. Otherwise, you're gonna miss the timing for your Stardust Xiaolong. But before saying all of this, I'm just gonna show you so you might have your ideas even more clear. Let's jump right into those. Here we go, my boys. First replay against Jaden. Let's see what we have. Hero Alliance, and it's us to go first. We have everything. We just need the Jet Synchron actually. because with the Jet Synchro you can just grab Synchro Explorer. Don't mind, the Junk Synchro was testing different stuff, but the version you see on the side is the optimal one. So Synchro Chase, and here we go. You first summon Synchro Explorer, you revive Jet Synchro, first Synchro Summon into Tatsunoko. You activate the effect of Jet Synchron to add the Junk Converter, then Synchro Summon with the Junk Converter in your hand you just had it to go into Scarred Warrior. Scarred Warrior, you just activate the effect of Junk Converter to bring back the Jet Synchron. You do not activate the effect of Synchro Chase. So there you go, Jet Synchron is here, then Synchro Summon again into Stardust Assault Warrior. Now you do activate the effect of Synchro Chase and the effect of Junk of Stardust Assault Warrior. So with the effect of Synchro Chase you get the Jet Synchron, with the effect of Stardust Assault Warrior you get Junk Converter. Then there you go, you get a couple of guys. First Synchro Summon again, level 6 +1, it's Shooting Riser Dragon. You use its effect because you send to the graveyard Stardust Xiaolong. That's why this guy, because when you special summon, when you Synchro Summon Stardust Dragon, you can actually summon this guy back from your graveyard. That's why you want to send it to the graveyard. So it's him to go, and as you can see right now, as soon as he does stuff, I mean, we can't do nothing right now. It's in main phase. If he does nothing, we can't use our ACCEL Synchro. That's the weak point of this deck, that we can't do nothing. And now, if I chain the effect of Shooting Riser Dragon through the Mystical Space Typhoon, we actually miss the timing for the Stardust Xiaolong, and this means no Quarion. So keep in mind that. So I went with Typhoon on the Synchro Chase, and we are actually pretty already in trouble because he went with the Shooting Riser. He went with the Neos. I went with the Stardust Dragon Summon, and with no Synchro Chase at this point, I can just use the effect of Junk Converter to bring back the Shooting Riser Dragon and the Stardust Xiaolong to special summon itself. Still good, but what happens is that if I had the Synchro Chase's effect, I would have summoned the Shooting Riser with the Synchro Chase, and I would have summoned Jet Synchron with Junk Converter, so I would have had 7 +1/+1 2 tuners Quarion. That's the combo, right? But still, he failed right now because he had the Typhoon. As I told you, it's pretty easy to dismantle. It's got the Great Tornado Summon with the Super Poly, still good, no worries about that. He cut off the attack of everything. He attacked the Stardust Xiaolong, that has a very good effect that it can't be destroyed by battle once, so we're chilling for now. At this point, I just went with Jet Synchron summons from the graveyard. I could have summoned him even with Synchro Overtake, and there you go, I have everything to go into Quarion. Quarion to banish the Tornado and the double Neos from the graveyard, a bounce, eliminate the future, and you know what this is going, just all the way, both of the effect of the skill to summon shoot the Evolution of Light Shooting Quasar Dragon. That's how you doing, my boys, there you go. Second duel, my boys, against Yami Yugi's Magician's Magic. Let's see what we have. So it's him to go first, as you can see, and we have not a pretty good end because we have the Stardust Xiaolong in hand, so we have no way to send it to the graveyard except by the effect of Jet Synchron. So it's got the Dimension Conjurer, grabbing the magical dimension, and then it's got a couple of sets, so I went for my luck. There you go. We got Cosmic Cyclone to banish the card that was a magical dimension, so we took it correctly, right? So Dimension Conjurer to draw a card and take it back, Bounce Eliminate the Future to grab the Synchro Explorer. Here comes the combo, as you can see. Synchro Explorer again to grab the Jet Synchron, then Synchro Summon into Tatsunoko, Jet to grab the Junk Converter, then Synchro Summon into Scarred Warrior using the effect of Junk Converter to revive the Jet Synchron again. Synchro Summon again into Stardust Assault Warrior, this time again effect, Synchro Chase to grab Jet Synchron and Stardust Assault Warrior to grab Junk Converter, there you go. Then Synchro Summon into Shooting Riser Dragon, effect to send the Kydroid. I was playing even Kydroid at this point. And then Synchro Overtake, but I had Synchro Overtake at this point, so I use Synchro Overtake to summon another Jet Synchron so that I have what I need the next turn for a quick play Quarion. So keep in mind, this is not the main combo, this is an additional combo where you have, you know, your stuff messed up. So Synchro Overtake really is very good for this deck, not only for the consistency but also for the safe plan, just in case your main combo cannot be done because or they pop your Synchro Shades or you have Stardust Xiaolong in your hand. So there you go. Now we're just waiting, as you can see, circle to begin with, grabbing the Eternal Soul. At this point we don't care if he targets, we can just respond with the ACCEL Synchro. Quarion is coming, banishing the Dark Magician and the other two monsters in his graveyard very easily. Also Jet Synchro's effect to grab another monster, Junk Converter actually to revive the Shooting Riser. You have plenty of stuff at this point. Everything's banished, a couple of set cards, and now he just cooked. I could have done Stardust Dragon into Quasar, of course, pretty easily. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Third duel against Trey. This should be the full combo. I mean, if I remember correctly, let's see. So it's got Chronomaly, as you can see, gateway to another dimension, all the way into Chronomaly V mana. There you go, and then he ends up his turn with a couple of sets. We got a Typhoon to begin with, pretty nice. Then a Bonds Eliminate the Future to grab the Synchron Explorer, and then I just went for the Into the Void to grab. I was looking for another back row removal that I didn't get, unfortunately, so Synchron Explorer to get Jet Synchron. He's got V mana to negate that, but we're chilling now because we can use the effect of Jet Synchron to revive it. So what changes now is that we can't use the effect of Jet Synchron to grab Junk Converter, but we don't need it because we already have Junk Converter. That's the good thing. So we revive it with its own effect. Tatsunoko is here, using its effect of Tatsunoko to Synchro Summon with the monster in our hand. Scarlet Warrior is here, Junk Converter to revive the other Jet Synchron we had. Again Synchro Summon, Stardust Assault Warrior. Now we use Synchro Chase's effect and Stardust Assault Warrior. Jet Synchron and Junk Converter are coming back. Look at this. Then Synchro Summon into Shooting Riser Dragon, using the effect to send the Jet Synchron to the graveyard because we already have the Xiaolong. This is going to be sent to the graveyard because of the effect of Into the Void in the end phase. Then it's got the recycling effect, but we're chilling right now. You know why? Because it's true it can't negate one ACCEL Synchro, but you can do this each time you want. The second effect, it's anytime you want, just once per chain. So once you negate that, you can just wait and do that again. So it's got now he's gonna recycle another monster. First Crystal Skull to grab the Nebra Disc. Nebra Disc, of course, to grab another Chronomaly card. Is gonna be Chronomaly Technology. So you can't, if you use that, you can't do nothing more. I just went for the effect of Riser Dragon. He went with the mana to recycle the material, so I could just go easily with my Stardust Dragon Summon. There you go. So keep in mind, this first Synchro Summon, this first ACCEL Synchro, has to be the first ring of a chain. It does not need to happen in response to something. Keep in mind that. So for this first ACCEL Synchro, you want to have your toggle on and doing this as the first ring of the chain. As you can see, if we do that correctly, what happens is that Synchro Chase revives Shooting Riser Dragon, Junk Converter to revive Jet Synchron, and Stardust Xiaolong that revives itself because we just summoned Stardust Dragon. So all of three to come. Look at that, how beautiful they are. It's got Chronomaly Technology, but at this point we're just waiting. Now, the second ACCEL Synchro instead can be done whatever you want, just because QUARIONGANDRAX does not miss the timing. So he went for the Chronomaly Technology, then Synchro Summon into Christian QUARIONGANDRAX. I went for the triple negation, and what happens is that he can't negate, because when we use the effect of QUARIONGANDRAX, we have Jet Synchron to chain block. This means that the effect of Jet Synchron activates simultaneously with QUARIONGANDRAX. So because this activates without no one with the chance to do anything, he can't chain Vimana to Quarion. So Quarion is safe. That's why what I told you about the Vimana in the previous video. What's the bad thing about Vimana? It's this thing. Instead, if he had a Gagani Guardian on the field right now alongside the Vimana, he could have used Gagani Guardian to target the QUARIONGANDRAX to negate the effect, right? So that's how you do it, guys. Just think. So this is, he went for the negation at this point, but we just negate Jet Synchro. We don't care about that negation because everything's gonna be banished. It's got crystal bones. We don't care about that because with the 2-spot rocket, it actually can't do nothing. Get away to have 2 level 4. The Chateau Hoyak is here, but still in defense position. We don't care. We can just go, a bond eliminates the future, get the double guys. This thing is definitely Forbidden Lance at this point. So I went full combo, the Evolution of Light with my shooting Quasar Dragon, attacking of course Forbidden Lance. We didn't negate that, otherwise he could have used the effect of Chateau Hoyak to put our attack to 0. That's why we didn't negate Forbidden Lance. And then at this point he draws a card, the Nebra Disc. He didn't activate the effect because we would have negated that, and that's how you do it, my boys. Full combo, there you go. Last but not least, against Charles Princeton, let's see what we have. It's him to go first, unfortunately. He's got Horkust. We're gonna see tons of this. So, Horkust, there you go. Insults, Nightmare, stuff like that. It's gonna send stuff to the graveyard. I can't even, you know, tell you what's happening because I'm not sure. Like, I still have to know and learn how to play against the deck, but everything takes its time to happen, right, guys? So, it's gonna have this bunch of stuff with the return set. So, I guess no field spell is playing Dingirsu, then what's next? He attached something to the Dingirsu and we're chilling. So I just started with the Typhoon, but he can avoid this being destruction, right? And also I was not paying attention because I know this is orchestrated return, so why going for that? I don't even know. Skill, discarding Jet Synchro to grab Synchron Explorer. Synchro Chase is here, we can just go on, right? So it's got Insats to send the guy to the graveyard, we don't care honestly. So full combo is here, Tatsunoko with the Jet Synchro's effect to grab Junk Converter, right? Then Synchro Summon into Scar the Warrior, and then Junk Converter to Junk Converter to revive Jet Synchron. Summon into Stardust Assault Warrior. Stardust Assault Warrior brings back the Junk Converter. Synchro Chase brings back the Jet Synchron. Same stuff as always. So there you go. But now I went first with Shooting Riser Dragon, right? And now, because we have the Stardust Xiaolong, we can't wait for Quarion next turn. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna use Synchro Overtake. We're gonna use first the effect of Shooting Riser to make it level 6, right? As you can see. And then we use Synchro Overtake to special summon a Jet Synchron on the turn, and so then now we can just go into Quarion. At this point, guys, you can even wait. If you want to wait for your opponents, we can just wait, end the turn. But instead, I just went all in, QUARIONGANDRAX to banish all of this stuff, any monster from the graveyard, a bonds eliminate the future because this is orchestrated return, put this guy in attack position, and that's simply how you do it, my boys. There you go. So keep in mind, guys, Synchro Overtake so good, not only because it is a searcher, but also because it can provide an additional Jet Synchro on the field that can help you with your Synchro Summon. So guys, that was all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this new version. Thanks a lot to Julian Fry. Again, shout out to him for giving me this idea. I don't know if this was exactly deck list he was thinking about, but in my opinion, this was the best way to play it, and it still is pretty good. Yes, you know, the only weak point is that for the first Synchro Summon, your first ACCEL Synchro, you have to wait for your opponent to do something. That's the only bad thing. But still, we can't blame. Very good, very nice combo, and definitely love it. So if you want to go with ACCEL Synchro Quarion, you have also this combo, or you have the monosynchron that I already have that was not touched by the ban list. The difference is that the other version provides you double draw during your turn. So you go double formula synchron and you have double draw for your stuff. So guys, that was all for the explanation for the replays. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.